Hill studio, and the gas tax is making news again.
Oh boy.
You in favor of this 3-cent increase and then tie it to inflation, Gino?
No, I'm not.
So you're a communist, at least according to the governor yesterday. I'm paraphrasing, of course. But the governor comes out and offers his take on this repeal the gas tax initiative that's going to get on the ballot in 2014. Now, obviously, it's one of his initiatives, so he's against the people that want to repeal it. I happen to be one of those people, so I'm not going to like what the governor has to say. But I particularly don't like what he said and how he said it yesterday. Go over a couple of different things. First of all, he says, quote, "I think those who are advocating the indexing be undone need to answer for why it is they keep showing up at all the ribbon cuttings every time there's a new bridge or road project done, but don't seem to want to participate in how to pay for it." I'll give you a couple of thoughts on that, Governor. First of all, we are participating. In fact, we're participating in trying to stop you from doing future projects. I guess that's not participation to you because we're not taking out our checkbooks in order to do it, and so you're dissatisfied with that. Number two, don't get all high and mighty on me when you're using my money to do something and then act like I wasn't part of it. Regardless of whether or not I want you to fix 109 and take 10 years to do it, don't get mad at me for showing up when it's done. And by the way, third of all, just because you build something and it's pretty and you have a little party for it doesn't mean it had to be done. That's what you don't seem to get. He goes on, back to the governor for a minute, quote, "People understand we've got to reinvest in our transportation system in order to sustain it," end quote. Okay, but let's go over this again because I don't understand why I can't get through to Governor Patrick or Richard Davey or the Solons up here in Beacon Hill on this one. First of all, you just got all this AARA, American Reinvestment and Recovery Act money that you were never expecting, to the tune of millions of dollars, by the way, to fix our quote-unquote crumbling roads and bridges. That was found money. By the way, Governor, you've been fixing our roads and bridges for the last 7 years. Do they ever get fixed? Or is it just a constant churning and churning and we got to constantly work on it? I would think after all this government, federal government money that got kicked into the state and then all the money you asked us for over the last 7 years, I would have thought by now we would have fixed the roads and bridges pretty well, at least to the point where now we're just in a maintain mode. And if we're just in a maintain mode, then there's no reason to tie this thing to inflation because there's no reason to assume, at least in the short term, that we're going to need more money next year than we needed this year, considering that they're fixed. Apparently, while you've been fixing them for the last 7 years, you and the federal government, you didn't fix anything. Or else we wouldn't need that kind of money. But that's them and it's us. And you know what we got to do, Shannon? Take out the wallet, keep your mouth shut, and keep your wallet open. That's how they like us.
Don't have a lot of say in that. Right. All right, BB, thank you very much. We'll see